this side.
Good morning, Victoria.
Hello, 20.
My name is Mr. 2020. I am very bright today.
We are very bright.
Hopefully you can hear us because we had a microphone issue. Facebook is building an audience for us. So let's wait till somebody shows up and we'll see if they can hear us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will restart the show.
Yeah.
So, visit us at Somebody's Here. Let us know if you can hear us.
Can you hear us?
Visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in Manifesting Mastery. Lee is here. Let us know if you can hear us. Yasmin is here. Let us know if you can hear us.
Hey,
Hey, Lee, can you hear us? Now,
Joe joined.
visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in Manifesting Mastery.
No better way to end the week with 20 and Victoria and financial freedom and how to really enjoy the Legacy Wealth Strategies group.
Excellent. Apparently they can hear us.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Andrew.
This is
hi,
great.
Bill. Hi, Tamika. They must be able to, or else they're just all
Yasmin
wondering.
can hear us.
Cool.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. So, Bronwyn's here. Hey, come to the dog park.
Oh, cool.
So,
Fun.
today we're going to talk about financial freedom. We've got a Neville Goddard quote. We've got a handful of Neville Goddard questions from readers to squint at.
Yeah, can we zoom in on that, or
No.
not possible?
Not possible today.
Okay.
So, y'all hearing us and fine. That's great.
Cool.
Excellent. Cool. Hi,
Joanne,
Sue. Joanne,
Sue,
Tamika, Anne. Love the love, guys. So, we already did all that. So let's dive in. Today we're going to talk about financial freedom. This is from, if you go to freeneville.com.
Yeah.
The first article up in the top, number 14, an affiliate reel for money thing, is where this quote comes from that we have today. And a really cool lesson as well. It's from the Prosperity Pack. Hoo-ah. And the questions are from our friends on Facebook and
private messages. Yep.
So, let's talk about
There's
financial
a few
freedom.
there, actually, isn't there?
Is there like 5
Cool.
or something? So, excellent.
Yes.
So, Victoria will begin the bits. I'll come in, she can join in anytime, and then I'll do the next bit. So we'll just have some good fun today.
Okay, cool.
So, Debbie is here.
Morris is here.
All right. So,
Yes.
Victoria, would you like to do the first one?
Yes, I've worked in mansions and for rich people cleaning houses. Maybe somehow I could get an idea from the memories there of how to live prosperously.
You betcha. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people will imagine having the stuff, right? Having the house, having the stuff, having... that may or may not be useful. My suggestion, and I'm curious what Victoria's would be to notice how they are with the stuff. Again, Neville says the action of self is predominant. So it's not about, I imagine, having 10 cars. Yeah, you get how that's sort of out there, but it's like owning 10 cars. What I do is I made sure all the insurances are due the same time every month. Yeah, so there's a different way of feeling about things. Yeah, so if I was going to go back to memories, and I think of memories as my childhood because I used to do Bob Wenger gave me paper, and my mom and dad gave me a neighborhood. The neighborhood next to ours was, we could just call it Richville. So, so I used to go to Richville. So Bob Wenger gave me paper, and on the paper I wrote little notes. We'll do yard work for money.
Oh, cool.
And they put my name and phone number, and they called up, and of course I answered the phone, and I said, "Cool, be right over." Right? Hung up the phone, went over, and they said, "You're a kid." I'm like, "That's right." I'm Dennis's kid. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I know who your dad is." Cool. So some of them actually hired me, which was good fun.
Yeah.
But hanging out in that neighborhood, I got to notice some things, like the wealthy people didn't have time to do certain tasks; they outsourced. They could have done them. But they were having fun doing what they did to make money, and I was having fun doing what I did to make money. So if I was going to mention something, it would be notice how the wealthy people think. What are their strategies? How do they look at money? So I'll start there. I'm going to turn this one light off because that's just really bright.
It's really bright. Which
So,
one is it? Is it that one there?
Yep. So Victoria, your turn. What do you want to toss into the mix there? Anything? Much more natural now.
Yeah, how...
Or do we go on to the next one?
Probably. I mean, one thing when I've been around wealthy people or live with wealthy people, I've noticed that money isn't. It's like it's not discussed. It's just it's not an issue.
It's not.
It's not.
Napoleon Hill made it the third thing on his list, if I'm correct. My friend Edwin loved Napoleon Hill. Edwin was the richest guy in Scottsdale. He loved Napoleon Hill. And so I suspect Edwin did the same thing, and Edwin was worth a lot of money. Okay, heaps. And I think that's important because, like, whether or not it's spoken of, how much of it's in consciousness? Oh, you bought what? Right?
Yeah, no, there's none of
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
there's none of that.
oh, the washer broke down, oh, it needs fixed,
Yeah,
or
yeah. Okay,
just
we'll
go
fix
get a
it.
new one otherwise, or everything was just, it was more matter of fact or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less emotional drama and trauma.
Yeah.
So just some things to notice. Again, but by the way, when I first read this, my second or third thought was talk to some.
Yeah.
Okay, it's shocking the people that will tell you things if you ask them.
Yeah.
If you just say, look, what's your life like? I want to increase the wealth in my life. What's your life like?
Yeah.
What would you suggest? Leave them really open, right? And just let them ramble, and don't just take their words. Pick up the vibe, right? And I don't like that word, but I'll use it. But notice, where are they coming from? So cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Sue says that it's buffering or freezing up on her. Sorry, Sue. Get better internet.
Yep.
So
People and Bill Scott, people like Branson and Trump have written before that the money isn't their focus. It's just a side effect.
totally.
Yeah.
If I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Money's the byproduct.
Yeah.
Okay. I put systems in place to make money. But
Yeah.
I do what I do. The systems aren't my passion. I will put systems in place so I can do my passion, which is communication, touching people, having fun. So, shall I read the next one, or would you like
You
to?
go for it, babe.
Okay, Bonnie asks 3 questions. What is financial freedom? What is the best way to manifest it? And how do you know when you have it? Ooh, out of the 3, I love the third the most. But what do you reckon? Where do you want to start there?
You go for it, babe.
What I don't like is the trans phrase. Ready? I want to do what I want, when I want, with who I want.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we get a lot of those.
Yeah, that's a bullshit trans phrase. We get too many of those for that to be what you really want. Okay, in Manifesting to the Max, in this last module, if you're in there, make sure you go download these. And Money to the Max, I mentioned 3 things. My daily bit is I get great deals on meat. I just get great deals. I love going shopping and not having to count money. I have no concerns about money when I walk in the store, when I walk out of the store.
They know you
Okay.
now as
They
well.
know me. Yeah, the meat people, I walked
mark
in-
it down. Yeah.
I walked in yesterday and they said, we don't have much for you
ya."
today. It's like, that's all right. You got what I want, right? And it's true.
Yeah.
But the daily thing with money for me, for financial freedom, is I don't count money.
Yeah.
I counted money when I was poor. I'd count it before I went in the store. I'd count how much I had in the cart. I'd get up to the grocery girl and I'd say, hey, can you let me know when I get to $20?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I never dated a grocery girl. For some reason, they found me, like, imagine the date with me if I have to ask, tell me when I get to $20, right?
Yep.
So there's that bit. So the daily is, I go shopping. I'm not concerned about money, but I love getting good deals. The medium bit is, if I want a motorbike, I can get one for cash. Okay, Mikey's here. I might get a motorbike someday, Mikey.
Oh,
Okay,
then you'd be able to go bike riding together.
And I could empty my wallet and get it.
Yeah.
Right? Not hard.
Yeah.
But that's a medium thing that may or may not happen. Okay,
Yeah.
that to me it's a chunk of financial freedom. That's the middle chunk. And the big chunk is knowing, again, we live 25 minutes from an airport. If I had a passport, I could go anywhere in the world in 25 minutes. Walk in, cash, gone. Right? Even though they'd probably take my baggage apart because you don't pay cash for airline tickets. But you get it? That's financial freedom. Those are 3 chunks that are personal, actionable.
Yeah.
One I do every day pretty much. One I can do anytime I want to. One is a possibility. It's a remote possibility because odds are I'm not going to say I'm going to Japan or the US or Pennsylvania tomorrow. Okay? But I could. You get it? Those 3 chunks make it pretty sweet. What's the best way to manifest it? We sort of hinted around there, but we'll bring that in with the other bits. So,
It's like the 3 questions are all coming from different angles, isn't it? It's like, what is it? Like it's a thing.
how are you if you're financially
How
free?
can I create it? Which is like a doing thing. Sorry about
That's
the
that.
call.
Let's just
And-
wait. I can't
okay.
hear us.
Forgot to put it on silent.
Yep.
Cool. And Peter loves the recording.
Isn't that pleasant music?
Oh, sorry, guys. It's about to
Jesus.
end. Right. Firstly, what I want to say was,
hate.
I think it was
That is
Bill
not what I want.
said. Bill said answering the third question, or the answer to the third question. How do you know when you have it?
Ties in the other
Actually
two.
answers the other two.
Yep.
And I just thought, yeah, how it's like this. It's coming from three ways. It's almost like what is it like? It's a thing. How do I create it like a doing thing? And how do I know? It's sort of like all headspace when I have it or something. I don't know. It's
I like moving it into who are you financially free. Okay, there's another angle we can bump into there.
who are you?
Yeah, so you can explore that, right?
Yeah.
By the way, being financially free, okay, we're here. You get it? We're not worth billions on paper yet. Okay? But you get financial freedom as expressed here. We're not in traffic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
The next one is see on Facebook. Yes, if we have always known how to struggle to pay bills, make ends meet, and have to go without food or something else in order to keep the gas from being shut off in the winter, way back in a much scarier time for me, how would we know what financial freedom is? So if we've always known that, I see. So they haven't had experience of financial freedom because they're saying they've got all that in their history.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So going back to what we just discussed, the three chunks from money to the max.
Yeah.
Okay, nail some of those, because if you're financially free, there's some things here which I find pretty darn cool. One being, we don't have many discussions about money. Yeah, sometimes we have where we're going to spend the money first. What are we going to put in for investments? What do we need to do with the tax man or the accountant? But we don't have many discussions about money. We also don't have much awkward silence about the money.
Yeah.
The most awkwardly silent I got about money recently is I went shopping. I opened up the wallet, and I just cleaned my wallet out, but I didn't put anything back in except
The business
way
card.
deep inside I had the business card. Right.
Yeah.
So I've got $85 worth of groceries. I've got $20 worth of cash stash, and it's like, damn, everything else is on the table next to the computer. Right. Right.
Yeah.
And even that was a mild ripple. Doot. Right.
Yeah.
Pay with the business card, sort out the paperwork later.
Yeah.
You get it? But there's no... instead of working on the content being the struggle to pay the bills, the shut-off notices. I had a friend that used to put SON on all of his shut-off notices and put them on the fridge.
What's that mean?
Shut-off notice. So you walk in the house and it's like, you better fucking pay attention to this one, right? It's going off if we don't do something. We've all been there. Okay, we've all done that.
Yeah.
There's a process that goes involved with that. I need reminded to pay the bills, right? What's it like not needing that reminding? The bill shows up, we pay it for a year. Okay, get it the hell away from me. I don't want it near me. I just want it done so I don't have to worry about it in 3 months or in a month. Every month, if you're paying the bills by the month, every month you got to sit down and go,
And it
bills.
looks at you for a couple of days.
And it looks at you for a couple of days.
Paying it, and yeah.
Versus pay it,
Yeah.
right? We get our rates here, and it says rates are to be paid quarterly.
Yeah.
I laugh.
Yeah. No.
All right, here's the check for the whole amount. Go away till next year.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to look at it,
Yeah.
right? Because I've got better things to do.
Yeah.
Next, what's the difference between thinking from and thinking of when it comes to financial freedom? Ooh. Neville says not to think of, oh, money, oh, holiday. Okay, get the difference? Versus, let's go to Jamaica.
Yep. Thinking from.
Yeah. I'm already feeling Jamaica.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like that's from the end, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm inviting her to Jamaica. You get it?
Are we going?
I'll
Macon?
I'll do it 2 or 3 times. Keep inviting her because I'm feeling Jamaica. I don't have to tell her about the white sands or the black rocks or the big forest, or you can go where Arnold Schwarzenegger shot one of those movies.
Oh, did he?
Yep. See, all that's after. But she already joined me with going to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right? Because I felt it. Right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between thinking from Jamaica? It's a little island. They've got white sandy beaches, all that stuff. Versus like, ooh.
No,
You get it?
the first one was thinking of, wasn't it?
First one was thinking of.
Yep.
The second one
one's
I was
thinking
coming from it.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
back to Jamaica, man. You
You
get
have to
it?
grow your hair so you can get some dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Or get
I can rent
hair
dreadlocks.
extensions. Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them.
Yeah.
So, that
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yep.
That
That's
quick.
very good.
Next.
How to get out of survive and into thrive.
Questions.
Asked Tanya.
How am I going to survive this? Okay. By the way, forget it's about money, right? Odds are you've got, how am I going to survive ordering dinner? You ever go to dinner with a group of people? Ordering is trauma.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
if
it.
you get that one, can I have a little taste of yours and I'll get this one?
Oh, you're getting that one? I'll get something else then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, one of us has to switch. Fuck. What are you getting, 20? Number 4.
Yeah.
How many times to order number 4?
Actually, that's only yesterday I was thinking that very question, not in relationship to money, but in relationship to the plants and how I've bunged a lot of the plants in the ground, like especially in the early years. Just like,
This is good. This
like
is
this
good.
plant. There's a spot there. You can go
By the
there.
way, background, we do not have soil in Eltham. We've got clay.
Yeah.
Right? That's why the house is made of clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue.
Yes, but it's not only the soil conditions;
Yep.
it's the sun.
Yep.
Like we get ridiculously hot summers, and I paid no thought to that. And I noticed that some of the plant, fortunately, since then, a lot of the plants are doing really well because I started thinking more about, I don't know, where would it like to be, really, instead of me just forcing it to be in a hole with no good soil and in the totally wrong space for the plant, and they've just survived. Whereas I was thinking as to how I want them all just to thrive, and it was just interesting how the same words came up today.
So how do we weave that in?
I know.
By the way, one thing we've noticed, okay, the obvious answer with some of our plants here has been nutrition. Before we'd stick them in the hole. And so it's like, yeah, I want money.
Yeah.
Okay, are you feeling from wealth? Are you doing opportunity cost? There's a good one to look up, but we'll talk about that in a sec. But here's the thing: to move from survive to thrive, change your questions. She's asking different questions about the plants. Where do you want
That's
to go?
true, because I'm seeing now the garden from the end of it all thriving.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Versus, I hope this plant will survive in this hole.
yeah.
Okay, it's not the words; it's the strategy, it's the feeling behind the words.
Yeah.
Totally different gardener. Now,
Yes.
how specific do you need to be when you feel it real for financial freedom? I tend to get a bit lost in the big picture of what that would imply. Let's dive into a quote of Neville's.
That sounds good. Let me tell you of two ladies who came to my meetings, one here on the West Coast and the other in New York City. Both ladies were financially embarrassed.
What a cool term.
Isn't it?
At least it wasn't. They were financially embarrassing.
No, they were embarrassed. They had no money and no one to turn to. All I asked them to do was assume the feeling of financial security.
Do the big chunk first. If we do the big chunk first, okay, I assume financial security. I assume self-made wealth. Okay, get that to chunk down. Financial security could mean anything, or it could come from anywhere. Okay, for some reason, I'm a self-made wealth guy. That feels good to me. So I chunk down a level of self-made wealth. I like that. What would self-make wealth for me? Forex trading. Yeah, I can do it, but it's not my passion. What's my passion? I love communication. I love this stuff. I love when people get aha moments. I love when we get the emails that say, holy crap, I didn't know how crazy I was. Thank you for making the first week of Manifesting Mastery. Yes. Cracks commercial message and true. Now, here's the thing. You get it? Yeah, I started with assuming the feeling of financial security. Then I found self-made wealth. Then I found loving coach trainer. Then I found do it through something that's scalable called products, right? Because I've done the 40 hours a week on the phone. It's exhausting.
Yeah,
And then
one-on-one
the-
calls
and then,
stuff.
And then the time changes
Yeah.
all happen and so on, and
Yeah.
everybody's bumping into each other because the UK and the US don't go at the same
Clock
time.
changes, yeah.
And then Australia goes in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah.
for 2 months out of the year. So it's like, right. Okay, so I changed my strategy, right? But again, I started with financial security, okay, financial freedom. What's that feel like? Then I chunk down into self-made wealth. That feels good to me.
Yeah.
That's my gig. And then from there, what do? Ooh, I love this communication and connection thing.
Yeah.
I love loving people.
Yeah.
How am I going to do that? Oh, and it just keeps chunking down into what's my ideal day like. We're up around 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, cleaning up some puppy poop. And
That's not
Victoria
really
did that.
ideal.
Right, that's not the ideal day, but that's part of today.
Yeah.
Okay, up, fire, coffee for her, matcha for me, internet, emails, email, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So the details, until this chunk is taken care of, we don't move to this chunk. Because
got you.
feeling financial security, feeling that she's got the garden glowing,
Yeah.
it changes all these smaller chunk decisions that she makes.
Got you.
But feeling that, oh my God, I've got this fucking thing, this a horror story in front of me for the next 20 years. Well, I hope this plant survives there. You
Let's
get it? Totally different versus like, oh my God, I see it. And I can see, the plants that are doing great there are the plants that will do great there. What plants would do great there? You get it? It's a totally different Victoria. And she gets to come to me and go, you know what plants will do great there? I go, cool. Let's put the great plants there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh, so just with this one from Neville. So moves on to one lady immediately began to search for the feeling of security. So it's like the big stuff, like you were just
starting
talking
with
about.
the big chunk.
Yep. Every day, she imagined having all the money she needed to take care of her desires.
Not just her needs.
Yeah.
I'm manifesting enough money to pay the bills. Do that 20 days in a row and you'll find out that you want to quit.
You're exhausted.
Versus I'm manifesting what I choose. Okay?
Yeah.
She felt having all the money she needed
To take care
to
of.
take care of her desires.
Yeah.
Right? You guys okay with your desires?
Then one day, she visited a friend where she met a man she had known intimately 30 odd years ago.
Get this. She went out and she visited a friend. Hi, friend. How are you? Meanwhile, oh, there's a guy I used to blow. Right?
Yeah. What?
Go on, Victoria.
Yes.
Never let away with words.
When he learned she was penniless, he set up a trust fund for her, providing her with more than she needed to live graciously.
Ain't that cool? Start at the big chunk. By the way, she didn't have to go to the little chunks.
Yeah, or didn't have to ask how,
Yeah,
or
how cool.
all of those, questions.
Now,
When the other lady heard the story,
yep.
she too began to assume she had plenty. She told me that in the matter of 1 week, money began coming in. What did they do? They used their human imagination.
You can imagine anything's a struggle, or you can imagine it's easy.
Yeah.
You're going to find either way you're right. So,
Yeah.
I know. Almost time, guys. So what a show. If you enjoyed today's show, visit freeneville.com. At the top there, you're going to see How to Feel It Real for Money, number 14. You'll see Victoria standing on the beach.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
The beach shop
yeah,
in
it's
New Zealand or
yeah.
the one here? Oh,
New Zealand.
yeah.
So really, really good one. You'll find the quote there and some other ways that we bounce through this.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate everyone sharing with us your bits here, because it really, really helped us today have a goodie show. I brought something up to show you. This is Victoria's licorice
From
bag.
yesterday.
It's probably backwards for you guys.
It's nearly empty now.
Look at that. It looks like it's Russian licorice. So,
It does.
so yeah, it's no, look. There's 4, 3.
Oh, is there more than that? 4 bits left.
Yeah, don't touch.
Oh, don't touch. Okay. I'll put it back down.
Look at that. Where'd they go?
I don't know. Cool.
Right. I know she never asked me, can puppies eat licorice?
No, I didn't.
Not once. Right?
I didn't even
What does that
ask
tell
if
you?
you can.
Yeah, if we're making little lamb rissoles like we did last night, 20, they can eat these, can't they? Oh, sure, Victoria, they're excellent. They're good food. And I don't hear nothing about
right,
can
I
they eat
didn't hear
licorice?
that.
Yeah, can they eat licorice?
No.
Yeah, I didn't hear that question ever.
Yeah. No.
Not once in my
I
lifetime.
love it too much.
All right, we love
Okay.
you guys. Today is our Friday.
Yep.
So we will be back on our Monday, which is 2 days from now. Watch all the replays between now and then. There are 120 of them at 15 to 20 minutes each. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
You can get some sleep. Trust me. So
Excuse me.
that's it. We love you guys. Visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in...
Manifesting Mastery.
Why?
Because you can.
It rocks.
And it's
But by the way,
ace.
here's one more. Imagine lovingly for others, right? When people tell us I can't afford a $7 product, we imagine lovingly for them. You get it? In my mind, I go, there's no fucking way you can't afford a $7 product. Okay? That's imagining lovingly. Because I want them to get that, right?
Yeah.
I want them to go, $7 is nothing. $97 is nothing.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
I want them to get that feeling, because as long as you go, oh, it's $97, man, I could screw my life up forever if I spend that. $7, I'd have to skip drinking Coke today. That'd be terrible, right? Versus imagining lovingly, look, it's $7, get it, right? It's, you know, you're going to invest in something. Invest in something.
Yeah.
So there we go. Jenny's here and we're going. Darn.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, send us, or thank you for the love. Look at all that. Freeneville.com, Manifesting Mastery for the refunds.
Yasmin goes, no
Go to where the
wonder you were
refunds
picking
are.
up poo because of the licorice. But they didn't get it.
Yeah, they didn't get it.
And it wasn't
So,
my poo.
Yeah. And Yasmin would know. She's
Yeah.
animal chick.
Yeah.
Yasmin, animal chick.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you guys.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. We're heading to the dog park.
Yep.
It's 8:28 a.m. We're late. We're late for a very important date.
Oh, quick. Let's go.
Anxiety time.
We'll see you in
hope
2
there's no
days.
traffic.
And don't forget to check the website over the weekend. At some point, our little recording will be up. Maybe?
We didn't tell you about the contest. We'll do that Monday.
Oh, the contest! Yeah, he hasn't told us yet.
That's right. Love you guys.
See ya.
Freeneville.com.